Look at that.
Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder.
Hey, good morning. I'm Steve, and I'm here to photograph some elk. Maybe. I got up early. It's 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. Whee! I woke up at 4:30 and decided to go out and see if there was anything to photograph this morning, and get back to town in time to hopefully avoid the crowds of the parade and that kind of thing. But as I was coming up here, there was a big group of big bull elk out in the meadow, still a long ways off the highway, but they appear to be coming towards the highway, and they appear to be coming towards a ridge where I can be below them, shooting up, maybe skylining them or having them with kind of a darkish timber background way far away. So it has potential for a really nice photo with these big bulls. They're still in velvet because it's July, but some of them are huge already. So I'm waiting, and it looks like it's going to be a while before they make it to the road, but they are slowly coming. So I'm preparing myself for whatever I feel like I need. I've got the 100 to 400 right here on a Z9. So I can zoom out and catch, like, it's a big group of maybe 20 big, beautiful bull elk. So if there's an opportunity to get them all lined up on a ridge, my head will explode. It'll be beautiful, but I want to be able to go wider. I've got the 400 2.8 and the 800 sitting next to me here. I don't think I'm going to need the 800, but if there's a particularly spectacular bull in that group that I want to isolate, I want to have that 800 millimeter ready. So I've already kind of looked out the window this way because that's the direction I'll be shooting if those elk do what I hope they're going to do. And I've already got my settings, my focus point where I want it to be, just kind of in my head pretending that the shot is happening the way I'm envisioning it might, and just so I'm totally prepared for it. I still might screw something up, but I took the time to at least get everything set up, so when it comes, yeah, they're still moving that direction. So when it happens, I'm not in quite such a panic because I at least know my settings are correct, and I just got to worry about where I am, where other people are, because even like it's 6 in the morning and there's so much traffic. It's 4th of July, so it's super busy here right now. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to get set up. I got to drive down the road here because it looks like they're getting reasonably close to where I want them to be. So cross your fingers that something good's going to happen here. But the setup looks really nice. So just got to hope the wildlife gods shine their light upon me today. We'll find out shortly-ish. It's hard to gauge exactly where they were looking at them from up above, but I'm in the ballpark at least, so I think I'll hang here and wait. All right. It's a waiting game as they're hidden behind that ridge. There's enough of them that when I see the first elk pop over the ridge, like I think I do right now. Yep, the first ones are just coming to the ridge, so I'm in a decent spot. But I'm gonna get a skylight behind them, or skyline, because right now the mountain's behind them. But I'm gonna get them skylining instead right now, and it's gonna be pretty sweet. Okay, so the group is coming up. I'm gonna see what it looks like at 400. Actually, I'm gonna go 800. They're quite a ways away. Oh, look at them coming. All right, this has really nice potential. I think I want to get them all skylining. Some of them, ooh, they're coming up on the ridge, the big boys. Look at that dude. Okay. There's going to be a lot of photo ops here with different compositions. And currently the 800 looks good with this nice group on the ridge. Man, look at them. They just keep coming. I gotta go with a different lens. I guess I better do a wide shot of them here. Trying to get some color behind them there, but the clouds aren't really cooperating with color. All right, so that whole group, that skyline situation is over. So now the whole group is coming towards the road, and it's going to be interesting light, potentially backlight as they come across me here. I'm going to have to get out of the vehicle for this one and hope that the light does exactly what I want it to do here. With some backlit velvet. There's a very short window of time here because that sun is just coming over the horizon and they're going to be coming across here in front of me. Could be spectacular, or it could be a bust. Not quite sure how it's going to pan out. The traffic is going to be a massive problem for me, I think. I'm going to just test the 800. Yeah, this is going to be an 800 shot, I think, because I want to be close enough to catch the glow of their antlers in the sunlight. so good, so beautiful. The lights kind of went behind a cloud here, but they can't cross because there's too many cars, which kind of sucks for them, but it's good for photography. I'm trying to give them plenty of room if they do want to cross, but the tourists, the regular tourists, don't do that, so they're kind of blocking them in. But man, that was really special when the light was hitting and backlit. The fog was awesome. We've kind of lost that sweet light at the moment, so I'm just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen here. I think I'm going to get out and shoot this a little bit. People just keep, you know, boxing them in there. Oh, on the ridge, baby. Holy shit, look at that.
All right,
Cool, buddy.
dude. Yeah,
Nice.
well,
That was
enjoy your
awesome.
holiday. Yeah, I'm definitely going to this again, so hopefully
Me too.
shoot a moonlight rig shot would be
That was beautiful.
with the moon, maybe.
Oh, come on. You're killing me. See ya. Holy moly. It's still recording? Okay. I probably killed the battery there, but all right, it's over. It all happened, as you saw, a little bit panicky. Like I said, I didn't want to be panicked, so I set my settings up ahead of time, and then of course all that changed, as it usually does, as they came into backlight and they got off the ridge, etc. But that was super awesome. I mean, for 4th of July, like, July is kind of off season for wildlife photography here because it's usually hot and hard to find wildlife. So that was like a super sweet bonus for July to get some good elk stuff. They're now moved off that way in front of that beautiful view. Well, you probably see that, but the Grand Teton's right there, and all those elk are just out grazing now in that meadow. But that was great. The tourists blocking their path across the road, I don't love seeing that, but there's nothing I can do about it except sit back and photograph it. And because of that, it delayed them getting across and gave me more photo ops than I probably would have had, or than I should have had, really. But that was awesome, you know, just trying to find the most interesting thing to focus on within that big group is kind of harder than you might think, because there's a lot going on, and there were some of them that were kind of sparring a little bit, and the fog was awesome, and the light changed so much depending on where they were. So I was just kind of going on feel and instinct in there. I know I got some good stuff, but I'll have to wait and see when I get back in front of the computer how they actually turned out. But the light was awesome. The subjects were awesome. I'm super psyched about getting up early and coming out this morning. That was so great. So now I got to decide if I'm just going to call it a morning, because it's 6:30. And well, I'm gonna stay out because it looks like maybe some thunderstorms brewing that might get some really interesting light on the mountain here. So anyway, I'll check back in with you if I decide to stay up here and photograph more. If not, that's just going to be it for the video this morning. Just me and the elk and a bunch of tourists, and Jim was there too. So I'm sure he got some good stuff too. You know, Jim Walton, you can see him on Instagram. He does lots of great stuff. So there goes Jim right there. Here he goes. Hey, see you, Jim. All right, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Hop on my website there. A few things. You can buy me a beer on there if you feel like, you know, that guy looks thirsty and he needs a beer. Man, this light is killing me. Is that better? I don't know. It's probably worse. But you can buy me a beer on my website. You can buy a print. You can sign up for workshops. Calendars. I'm doing calendars now this year. This will be my first one. So I've got a few different themes to choose from, some different wildlife themes. One maybe is a little bit crazy. I'm calling it impressions. It's some of my kind of more abstract stuff. But anyway, jump on there, grab a calendar for 2026. And what else? That's it. Other than that, get out there, have some fun, enjoy photography, and I'll see you on another video soonish. Take care.